The world is at war.
Amid growing cyber attacks against TV stations, food and fuel suppliers, hospitals, water systems, and all levels of government.
Ransomware attack.
Ransomware.
The average initial ransom demand, $5 million. Two-thirds of victims pay the ransom.
A ransomware attack.
Last month, hackers took our gasoline hostage. Now they're attacking our meat supply.
Ransomware is everywhere.
Units in Australia and North America were
It's the term for malicious software that locks data and holds it for ransom until someone pays the attacker to unlock it. The number and amount of ransomware payments has skyrocketed, and therefore, the number of attacks is increasing. In fact, one security research firm found the risk-benefit of ransomware was better than cocaine trafficking before law enforcement and government crackdowns. From the Colonial Pipeline attack that caused gas shortages to disruptions in sectors as varied as shipping and the food supply, everyone can be impacted by the effects of ransomware.
Can reverberate all the way from grocery store shelves back to the pasture.
It's not just big businesses being attacked. Small and medium-sized businesses, like law firms, are a target because of their ability to pay the ransom. Schools, local governments, and hospitals are also among the most targeted because of the criticality of their services. So how do you and your business avoid becoming a victim of ransomware? The most common way ransomware is delivered is through phishing emails. Attackers try to trick the recipient into clicking on a link or an attachment that executes the malicious software. Often, it's a bill or invoice you weren't expecting, and they hope you'll immediately click on the link or attachment out of fear you're being charged for something you didn't order. Another way they can deliver ransomware is by hiding the software on a USB device. Whether it's someone finding a thumb drive and plugging it in because they're curious to see what's on it, or a cell phone charger that has the malicious software pre-installed. As soon as you plug in the malicious USB, the software is downloaded and your files are encrypted. Once the data is locked, no one can view it without the key. So the hacker demands payment in exchange for the key to unlock the data. Even if the person or company has a backup of the information, cybercriminals usually also threaten to release the data publicly if the ransom, or extortion money in this case, isn't paid. However, regularly backing up your systems is still a critical step in protecting yourself or your company from a ransomware attack. Another thing you can do is to keep your systems up to date by patching security vulnerabilities, updating your email, antivirus, and phishing software. Those updates usually include changes to protect your system from the latest threats. Companies are a big target for cyber attacks since they have deeper pockets than individuals. Some of the most newsworthy ransomware attacks have resulted in multi-million-dollar payouts to cyber criminals. There's no guarantee attackers will unlock or not release the data once the ransom's paid, which is why the U.S. government discourages companies from paying ransoms.
Our guidance to industry is not to pay the ransom. In general, we would discourage paying the ransom because it encourages more of these attacks. And frankly, there's no guarantee whatsoever that you're going to get your data back.
Research shows that more than half of all small and medium-sized businesses have already been hit with a cyber attack. And for those that haven't been hit, experts say it's probably just a matter of time. For many small businesses, cyber attacks have dealt them a fatal blow. Due to the time and money involved in dealing with a cyber attack, it's estimated that as many as 60% of small businesses attacked aren't able to recover from it. So another option for businesses to protect themselves is to buy cyber insurance. Some insurers provide proactive education and tools to help avoid ransomware, and most provide coverage that will pay the ransom, as well as cover costs related to data restoration or recreation. Ransomware is among the greatest cyber threats facing both businesses and individuals today. So be prepared by having your data backed up, installing patches and updates regularly, being cautious about what you plug into your machine, avoiding phishing emails, and potentially buying cyber insurance. Share this information with friends and relatives to help them avoid becoming a victim as well. If this video helped you, give it a like and check out our videos and subscribe to the channel to get more tips on being security aware and to learn how to avoid becoming a victim.